let alone have they organized them in a way that's easy for you to digest, right? That's from the company side. And then, I already talked about honesty, but, I don't think I need to say, be honest, right? But you'd be surprised that sometimes, and I'm not just talking the Theranoses of the world, I'm talking about the baby Theranoses of the world where, there was just numbers usually that are totally misrepresented, or that lawsuit, with a former founder that they forgot to tell you about, or, insert many different, examples that Neil and I could share from the field. As an investor, I think the responsibility post-funding is to be accessible, but not intrusive. So you've written your check, you're not running the company. You believed in the management team who you funded enough to be comfortable parting with your hard-earned cash. You can be helpful to them, and the data shows, especially for like earlier stage angel investing, that the involvement and the support can actually positively correlate with the outcomes of the company, right? So it is something more than just writing a check, especially as an angel investor versus if you're like a passive LP in a venture fund, and you're never going to meet that CEO. So I think being available and accessible is where you start, and then the entrepreneur will kind of guide what that support actually entails. So, one of my favorite things to do is make introductions to other VCs that then write $1 million plus checks. It happens like 5 times a year, maybe, right? I mean, we're constantly trying. We get ghosted, all the time. So